Hello, today I'm going to be talking about furry visual novels and in particular Boring Keith's How to Make a Furry Visual Novel in 30 Days. Now, this is a fantastic video and I think that you should definitely go watch it, right? Um, it talks a lot about how to make it, what Boring Keith's process was while making Since November, which is the furry visual novel game that he makes in the video. And it's honestly a really good video overall. It discusses a lot of topics, which I cannot possibly brief into a very small video, but there is one thing I would like to point out in the video that is my sort of semi response to it. Not really. I think it's just an important perspective to consider. It's a slight limitation considering Boring Keith is incredibly successful, right? Um, because of this, he was like the fact he was able to get a successful published game on his first attempt is honestly very unusual. That's not how most visual novels are going to work. And I think that the expectation that you will make a game such as his on the first shot is a bit of a stretch. I don't know. I'm not, I hate to be the guy to temper expectations, but this is basically me saying maybe temper expectations, right? I mean, getting like a studio artist on your team, like the first try, is not something that the majority of people are going to be able to do because not everyone is a well, not celebrity, but I suppose influencer. Not everyone has the reach that Boring Keith has, right? And because of this, I think that the idea that he's like that anyone's able to make like something that's that good off the bat is going to be a bit iffy, right? What's more realistic is you're going to fail the first time, you're going to fail the second time, and the third. There's going to be a lot of failure, primarily because furry visual novels are a form of writing and art, and all of that requires a lot of practice to get good at. Hell, I'm not very good at it myself. I'm admitting myself, I have not finished a furry visual novel which I have made. I'm still working on one, primarily because of the exact reason. I want to get better. I want to be like Keith. I want to be able to say, I made something that I love and I put out there into the world, right? You can probably tell my shit eating grin on my face. But I love furry visual novels and I love the art form and I think that it's fantastic on what people are doing. But going into it with the expectation of immediately coming out the other side being a master is a bit unrealistic. That's just that just happened to occur because of the fact that Keith is very successful. I know they do tackle it a little in the video, but it seems a bit hidden underneath like some of the other challenges, that being things like constructing a team or making money or anything like that, or how to consistently do writing, which are all very important. Those are all things that you need to know. But I do think that that was also something that I needed to point out just in case, because I don't want people to get very demotivated thinking that they're going to be able to make a game like this right off the bat. Absolutely. I love hearing every story that I can get from anyone that writes a furry visual novel, right? But I don't want people to feel upset or frustrated when they find themselves not able to make something like in the style of a furry visual novel that has a team behind it. Like, I don't know, let's say Northern Lights or, the Echo Project. Like, we're not, like, the majority of people do not have art teams. We do not have, like, large numbers of scripters at our backs. So I'm just saying this is like we should be a bit more careful. Now, I'd like to take this time, since you've listened all this way, and I'm assuming you probably like furry visual novels enough to listen to me ramble on for about 4 minutes and 43 seconds, that you should absolutely go listen, or not listen, you should absolutely go play Dawn Chorus. It is a fantastic game. This is my obligatory Dawn Chorus shout out because it is I'm not being paid or promoted by them. I wish, but They are a fantastic visual novel, which I highly recommend you go play because, oh my god, it was one of the most life changing games for me ever. Um, you know how Patricia Taxon in her video on Marble Blasts randomly intersects at like the 2/3 mark, like a section on Echo, and how impactful it was to her. Dawn Chorus is to me what Echo was to her, which is a highly emotional, very important piece in my life that has literally revolutionized me and made me change the last 2 years of my life. So, if that's not enough of a factor, I don't know what will be, but I just wanted to shout Dawn Chorus out. There's a hell of a lot more furry visual novels. I might link some in the description if I feel like it. Otherwise, I probably won't. Anyways, I'm gonna probably come back pretty soon again, which is strange, I know, but I actually have ideas for videos, which if I'm not lazy enough to not make, then I'll make them. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Do whatever you want. I'm not monetized. I don't have an incentive to ask you to subscribe or anything else, so I don't really care right now. But you better bet when I can, I will exploit the hell out of you. Okay, I'm just recording this in my closet. Okay, bye. Thank you for listening to me rant with this song. Bye.